Hello, class. Some of you have been asking me about the weekly report, that you don't know what to do or you don't have an idea what is it that you have to do for the weekly report. So in this video, I'm gonna go briefly over the weekly report in an attempt to answer that question. So this is the to-do list or the homework for week 0. And this over here is what you have to do for your weekly report. A summary of the presentation for week 0. So I'm gonna go to module and I'm gonna go to here. These are the presentations of week 0. The one that I require you to read and summarize is lecture 0. You are welcome to work to do the rest as well, but this is the one that I care about the most. So open the presentation, read it, and whatever you find important, then you put in your weekly report. That is, that is a summary. I mean, just summarize it. I think this is important and put it there. I think this is important and put it over there. That's it. Once you have that information, then you're gonna put it in a Markdown file, and that's what I'm gonna do now. So I'm gonna open VS Code real quick. Right, let me close all of this. I'm gonna minimize it for a moment. I'm gonna open my file manager, and I'm gonna go to Documents, and over here I'm gonna create a folder. Um, I'm using I'm using Linux in my computer, but this is the same process in any operating system you're gonna use. So I'm gonna call mine week 0. It's just a folder, that's it. And over here, I'm gonna create a file. Open folder and documents here, open. Then once I'm here, I'm gonna create a file called week0.md. Or you can call it whatever you want. You can call it week report 0.md. This is my Markdown file. Then what you need to do, I already gave you a template over here, and if you did lab 0, you should understand what this is, because lab 0 is supposed to teach you about Markdown. So we're gonna place that over here, right? Let's make it a little bit bigger. And your summary you're gonna write over here, right? So let's see. Let's write a couple of things over there just for the sake of an example. So you found that Linux is everywhere is something important. Okay, so this is important to me, so I'm gonna make a bullet list because I prefer to write my summaries that way. Linux is open source. Okay, let's say that you consider that important, so you put it over there. It is a required skill. It is a required skill. It is the largest collaboration project in humankind, right? And let's say that you think nothing else is important from this slide. Let's continue reading. Course prerequisite. Let's say that you think this is important. What I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna take a screenshot of this just so that I have a picture on my report. Okay, so my screenshot program is called FlameShot. Okay, again, this is gonna vary depending on your computer, but I assume you have the competence to translate this step on your operating system. So I'm gonna take a screenshot of this and I'm gonna save it into documents. I'm gonna call this course requirements.png, and I'm gonna save it. So now I'm gonna put over here course requirements, and then I'm gonna put the image right over here. Okay, let me see. I'm pretty sure I put it in the right place. Did I? Oops, I think I made a mistake. I put my picture in the wrong place. There you go. Now we're talking. Document and picture in the same place. Perfect. Course requirements done. Okay, now let's continue. Here is the syllabus. I'm gonna take a screenshot of the syllabus too because I think the syllabus is important, right? Again, I'm going by my own criteria of what I consider important. What I consider important might be different from you. So, just judge by that. Because at the end of the day, maybe you think that remembering the syllabus is not really an important thing, or you shouldn't have it in your report because for you it doesn't really matter. So fine, you don't add it to your report. I'm okay with that. Okay, there you go. Once you have done summarizing this presentation, and I'm just gonna leave it here because I'm just making an example, then you're gonna put the picture of your GitHub account over here. So you're gonna go to your GitHub account, right? And you're gonna take a screenshot of your GitHub account, right? So we're gonna go here and we're gonna take a screenshot of our GitHub account. Save it. Oops, sorry, that's not what I was intending to click. And save. And we're gonna call this GitHub account.png. GitHub account.png. Done. Next, the final project. Okay, let's go back to our homework description. Read, what is it? Read the document final project description. So go here and read this. All I'm asking you is to read. Read. Just go and read. Come back to your document, and then all you have to do is answer the question for the final project, which is select 3 projects that you are interested in. Right. Once you read it, select 3 of these projects that you think are something that you will be thrilled to work on, something that you would like to complete at the end of the semester. We are only going to do one of them, but it will give you an idea, right? And how would you pick them? Let's say you don't understand nothing from what this document says. Google it. Get an idea of what it is. Like, yeah, I mean, Google it. Investigate it. Oh, this is what this is. Oh, this is what this does. So let's say you don't know what a print server is. Then Google what a print server is. And then see if that's something that you're interested in doing. And then list them. I'm gonna assume that these are the 3 things that I would like to work on for my semester. So I'm gonna paste them over here, right? And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it into a bulleted list. Now you have completed your weekly report for week 0. Your job is to convert this into PDF. So we're gonna right click and we're gonna click on export to PDF. Once you have completed this, you need to upload these files to GitHub. So we are gonna go here. This is my repository and I'm gonna click on add files, upload files, choose your files, documents, week 0, select all of this, click on open, and then commit the changes. Once you have done this, all you have to do is submit in Blackboard. So we're gonna go to Blackboard. Then we're gonna go to assignments, homework 0, as stated over here. This is where you're gonna submit your weekly report. Click there. Browse local files. We are gonna go and locate our PDF file, which is the only thing you need to give me here. And then over here, you give me the URL to your GitHub repository, specifically to your Markdown file over here. And then you click on submit and you have completed your weekly report. I hope this video was useful to you. If you have any questions, please let me know and we can discuss it over in Slack.